Wave in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Listens Live.
Good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us here on Wave Listens Live. I'm your host, Brian Schlonsky. It is Tuesday today, and we've got another great show for you as we take you to the rundown now and show you the guests you can expect with us today on Wave Listens Live. We have Kentuckiana Crime Stoppers here with a new wanted list, and your anonymous tip could lead to some cash in your own pocket. So we will talk to them coming up. We also have the Louisville Sports Commission here today talking about the impacts of all the great sporting events that were hosted in our city last year. We'll also talk a bit about what we can expect going into 2025. But up first here today, it is Jackie Exum Group at Keller Williams Louisville East back with us talking all things real estate. We even have some great events that they are hosting that we can't wait to fill you in on. So as we bring you back here into the studio, I've got two familiar faces here, but for the first time in 2025, Jackie Exum, Senior Real Estate Specialist, and we also have Amanda Russo, Senior Real Estate Specialist. Welcome back to Listens, both of you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you as well.
It's exciting as we go into 2025. I know 2024 was a big year, so let's kind of do a reintroduction, Jackie, for anybody who is new out there that hasn't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, so we are a quickly growing real estate. There's a real estate team. There's 6 of us now, so that's really exciting. We serve Kentuckiana and as far as Lexington and up into northern Kentucky as well. We are really passionate as a team about helping with life transitions and through times of life transitions. We are especially well known for our senior transitions program. So we work closely with seniors and or their families through the process of right sizing, and we really love that.
Amanda, it's interesting because this is really a unique specialty. So how did you and the team find yourselves specializing in this?
Oh, wow. Well, my background actually is in nursing home. And I wasn't a nurse or a social worker, but I would go around and work with families, go see them in the hospital, and talk to them about the next steps in that process. And that's where I learned that I really loved this population and wanted to continue working with them in just a little bit of a different way. We're still planning those next steps, but helping them through hopefully a little less tragic situations and more joyous, where we're deciding what that next chapter of our life is going to look like.
To have a team like this helping you along the way makes a huge difference. Jackie, anything specific that we want to touch on here today for our viewers?
Well, we just got through the holiday season, as you know, and so many of us have seen family members over the holidays that maybe we hadn't seen in months and months, and it's a time where it's very likely someone may have noticed a change in their aging family member. And so Amanda's going to talk a little bit about some things that you may have noticed and then what we recommend doing if these are things that are on your radar.
Yeah, perfect time to be talking about this.
Yeah, so we want to point out a few things that you may have seen and maybe didn't think about or could have overlooked. So going into a loved one's home, if you see like unopened mail, that could trigger that they're maybe having a hard time with some of those financial responsibilities. Either lack of food or spoiled food in the home. They could be struggling with getting the good nutrition that they need. Hygiene is always a concern if you're seeing a little decline in that. They could be having challenges with, like, if there's a step over tub in their bathroom, or maybe there's not a bathroom of every floor in the house, or if their laundry's in the basement. There could be some growing mobility issues that are causing some concerns with that. So just things that you may have maybe noticed but didn't really think about. It's something to pay attention to. And one thing I want to really point out is isolation. A lot of families that we work with overlook the importance of their family members just being at home, and they think, well, physically they're doing fine and they can do all these things and manage. But especially for that population, isolation can be so debilitating, and they really need to have that community around them. So it's important to watch out for that, for things like depression or cognitive decline, and you might want to start talking about a new situation where they have a little bit more activities and things surrounding them and supporting them.
And then, Jackie, if people are starting to have those conversations and they have noticed some of the things Amanda was just talking about, good idea to reach out to the team. You guys have the resources to kind of guide along at least the moving step of that.
That's right. So it is our goal to be a resource for the community, even if a real estate need might be 2 or 3 years away. We work with a lot of families that we start the process and it could be a year or 2 before they actually are ready to sell the home, and that's totally fine. So we like to get in and talk with the family, help them have the difficult conversations, help navigate those decisions and what comes next, and be a part of that. That is entirely our goal.
Well, we're lucky to have a group like this helping to do that here in town. We've got a couple minutes left. Want to switch gears just a bit here and talk about an exciting listing that you have when we are talking about real estate.
Yes, I have a beautiful one at 210 Maple Valley Road in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Jefferson County. So this is located on like Shelbyville Road out past Lake Forest in that direction, a beautiful area of town. This is a ranch style home, and it is so luxurious and has been so well taken care of. What I love about it is it's all one level living. So there are no stairs going up or down. It is all there on the main floor. 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms on this one. It's got a beautiful open concept floor plan. It feels so spacious in there. There's tons of natural light. It's really, really lovely. That's one of my favorite features right there. The screened-in back patio looks out in that private backyard. If this were me, I would spend all of my days out there once the snow goes away. It's just gorgeous. Attached 2-car garage, as you see there. It's listed for $649,900. And just give me a ring if you're interested in scheduling a tour or if you have any questions.
Okay, I imagine your phone will be ringing about this one
right.
because it seems like it has everything. Okay, let's talk for a second, and whoever wants to start here, I know we've got some exciting events that you guys are always up to something fun in the community.
Well, you've got the one this week.
Yeah, okay, so first up I think is Merry Merry January. It's this Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. This is kind of like a New Year's celebration in a lot of ways. We're hosting this in partnership with one of our beloved partners, Forest Hills Commons. They're out located on Taylorsville Road near Hurstbourne Lane. So 4 to 6, come on by. We're going to have some bubbly and some snacks. It's a great networking opportunity if you're a professional who wants to meet people. It's also a great chance to meet our team and to tour the community there if you're just someone who wants to check it out.
Okay, and then Amanda, you've got one, tax-savvy seniors.
Yes, so like we said, we're all about education. So this is something coming up at the end of the month. It's January the 28th, and I'm excited to host this in partnership with Lifetime Wealth Strategies. We are holding it at Harmony at Tucker Station, one of the lovely senior communities here. So we're going to talk about positioning assets in a tax advantageous way, capital gains. You know, it's January and everybody's already worrying about what they're going to owe in April. So come out to this. It's a lunch and learn. It's free from 11:30 to 1, and just learn about the ways that you can best position yourself for tax season.
Yeah, I think you mentioned education there is a big part of what you guys do. Why was that something when you were building this team that you said, hey, I want to have people that have these different skill sets so that we can help people outside of just the real estate realm?
Well, it's such a need, and really to meet the family's needs, it's not just a one-person scenario. There's a whole picture that has to be accounted for. And so that's where we selectively choose who we're going to partner with that can really help make these transitions as smooth as possible. It's critical.
Yeah. Is there anything else, we've got about a minute left, that we haven't covered today for either one of you that we have time to sneak in?
One more.
We have one more event.
Let's do it.
So this is actually, it's a great transition of what we were talking about earlier, with seeing your loved ones. So this is actually a webinar, and it is going to be next week. It's on the 22nd. So it's empowering choices. We have a Kentucky elder law attorney that's joining us, as well as a representative from Trilogy. So any estate planning questions that anybody has, if you're wanting to talk about your parents or yourself, they're going to be here to answer that, talking about the levels of care in Kentucky and Southern Indiana, and then also how you can access that equity in your home to help you in the future. So it's from 6:30 to 7:30. It is a webinar. We're trying to make it easy. So reach out to us if you want to sign up and participate. It's really going to be packed with lots of awesome information.
And you can do it from your couch at home, which is even better.
Easy enough, although it is fun to come out in person to some of these events too, but this one's good to be at home. Okay, last thing I'll ask you, best way to get in touch, whether it's to attend an event, talk about the listing, or use your services.
Yep. We'd like for everyone just to give us a call at 225-3303, area code 502.
Perfect. Right there on the bottom of your screen. There's a website as well, and of course the Facebook group's another excellent resource that you can use from Jackie Exum Group. It's good to see both of you.
Good to see
Happy
you.
2025.
That's right.
We'll see you back here soon.
Okay.
All right, stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. 2 more great segments to go. Coming up next, it is Kentuckiana Crime Stoppers back with us. We've got a fresh list of wanted fugitives. We need your help. An anonymous tip could lead to an arrest, could lead to some cash in your pocket too. So we'll get you those details next.
The Wave Charlie Wilson's Jen Air Kitchen is furnished by Miller's Fancy Bath and Kitchen. Kentuckiana